Good day, sir. This is my reflection about the history of the Philippine Islands. The Spaniards introduced themselves as the servants of God and claimed to have been sent to us by God to convert our ancestors to be like them because they claim that we are sinners, uncivilized, barbaric, and etc. This was the reason why our ancestral name, Indios, came to be known as what it is today because this was how the Spaniards tried to characterize our ancestors. The Spaniards even claimed that our skin color was a curse that God has bestowed upon us and a sign that we are sinners. Thus, to convert us to become the slaves that we are today, the Spaniards collected every record of our history and anything that reminds us about our past, and they burned them or brought them back to their own country. Now, what do we have left to contain ourselves about our past? Worst, we try to submit to these so-called written histories such as that of Antonio de Morga or Antonio Pegafetta, including a supposed history contained in a book called Philippine History propagated by Philippine historians and history teachers. We end up ignoring the true and genuine history of our own ancestral heritage. In the India's ancestral heritage versus Philippine history, today we fail to understand the history of our past because these so-called historians try to corrupt even the already established facts of our history to force us to embrace the illogical and fallacious history that they wish to instill in each innocent brain. Filipinas or Philippines is a name given by the Europeans to our own motherland, while on the other hand, our ancestors call our own pearl of the Orient Haring Bayan, which is a collective term used to unify the different bayan as a one big unit. Back then, we already have a national language which is Tagalog. On the other hand, I think these some of the observed characteristics of culture and practices of the early Filipinos still exist nowadays. So for example, the pre-colonial Filipinos love to tell stories by singing during community bonfires. Modern Filipinos love karaoke and slavery and servitude existed in pre-colonial times. Modern Filipinos still have their kasambahays, labanderas, drivers, and yayas.